As soon as I pulled into the driveway of my brother's house, my blonde, lanky, 11-year-old nephew raced out the door, jumped into my passenger seat, pecked me on the cheek, and held his cell phone in the air. "Hey, Poppy, you've got to hear this song." We listened to the sweet baritone of country singer Luke Bryan. The chorus went something like this. Dee 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 dee. I believe this world ain't half as bad as it seems. I believe most people are good. I believe most people are good. I believe most people are good. Now you gotta know when Luke Bryan sings it, it sounds more handsome. Aunt Poppy, I love this song. It's a #1 hit, but I don't know if I can believe what he says about people in this song. What do you think? Ooh, boy, I didn't know what to say. I'd been listening to the news on the way over, and my faith in humanity was at a low ebb. Before I could answer, he rescued me. I know, we need to ask Mama Rosani about this. Good idea. We got to the assisted living facility where we were visiting our friend Mama Rosani. We went down the hallway to her door, which you could tell right away because instead of the usual seasonal wreaths, there was a life-size cutout of Elvis singing in Las Vegas. We knocked on the door. Mama Rosani answered. Oh, buongiorno, buongiorno. Oh, come in. Oh, Eric, you get so big. Look at how big you are. Oh, come, sit. I make you cookies. Manja, manja. We sat on the plump orange sofa across from Mama Rosani in her big orange chair. Eric played the song for her and asked her his question. Did she believe what was in that song was true? Oh, well, this is a bigger question. Let me see. You know, I want to tell you something happened to me the other week. You know, my family don't want me to drive no more. I don't know why, but they make me take a Uber. Just because I hit a couple of things, but it's okay. So they call me Uber to take me to my bingo game. This lady this Uber lady, her name Mary, she college student. So we go and we get on I-4 to go to bingo. She says, this fastest way. Now, you know, I-4, they're making it really nice for us. They're making it so very nice. They're calling it ultimate I-4 for us. Oh, this is so nice. But right now, not so good. We get on I-4 and Mary spit us out. Mary followed the road and it spit us out and we in this neighborhood. And Mary gets so excited. She says, oh, this is a bad neighborhood. I see this on TV. This is a bad neighborhood. Oh, so I tell her, no, Mary, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. So we're driving around and Mary, she says, well, maybe we can get back I-4. You know they have this Siri in the cell phone now, in the phone. So Mary says it to Siri, take us to I-4. Well, Siri say, pizza, 1 mile away. So Mary said, no, I-4. So then the cell says, spaghetti, 2 mile away. So I think that the cell think Siri think if we have a snack, we feel better. So we're going down this road, and I have to say it's very dark there. It's starting to rain, and we're pretty lost. So all of a sudden, I see right up on corner a little place with the lights. So I say, Mary, let's go over there. So we go, we pull into this little parking lot, little store, little corner store, and we see over by door this man there next old Coca machine. And we see this man, he very tall. He have no sleeves in his shirt, and he have a big muscle and a big tattoo, and he have this thing on his head, make him look like, you see this movie called Rambo? He look like Rambo. So he come walking over to us and stand by Mary's door. And Mary go, oh, he's going to kill us. Oh no, please, don't look at him. Don't look at him. I said, Mary, I hate to tell you, but I have to go to the powder room pretty soon. no, 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 don't look at him, don't look at him. So he'd go in his pocket and he'd pull something out of his pocket. And Mary says, oh, he got a gun, he got a gun. So she dived under seat, under steering wheel. I don't think she meant that I now in the way of the gun. I'm sure it was a mistake. She didn't think about that. But anyway, so I look at this man, and what he does, he had his little notepad, and he puts his up on the roof, and he writes a little note, and he puts it against the window, and it says, I come in peace. Can you imagine that, this man? Mary says, no, 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 it's a trick, it's a trick. I hear about this. So I look up at this man. He's very, 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 very tall. I look up at this man, and I look in his face, and I look in his eyes. His face, his eyes, no look mean. I say, Mary, I have to go to the powder room. Let's ask him, roll window down just a teeny bit. Oh, no, 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 no. It's okay, Mary. So I ask him, I say, mister, you got powder room in this place? Oh, yes, he says. So we get out, Mary holding onto me so tight. We go into this place, we find out this man's name is Elrod. And so we see in the back of this little store all these chairs, all in circle, old wooden chairs, and these people, maybe 20 people, all sizes, all colors, all types of people, all ages, and it turns out they're having a neighborhood meeting, and Elrod is their leader. So Elrod said to me, now you sit here when you come back, but we wait for you while you go potty in the powder room. Do you believe this man say this to me? So I come back, we sit, they have meeting, they're talking about how to help in their neighborhood. And so, good meeting, I think. And so at the end, they even ask me, they don't even know me, what do you think? What do you think? You think I have any idea? And I say, well, what I think is you have very, very nice leader in Elrod, and they all agree. So we leave. Elrod walk us to car, and we tell him we can't find the I-4, so he says to us, okay, so you follow me, I take you to I-4. So he take us to I-4. And we go home, and Mary take me to my door, and she say to me, next time you want Uber, you ask for me. Now, little Eric, I don't know answer to your question, but I tell you, sometime when you see people and you're not sure they're good or not, look into their eyes. Look a little closer. Maybe you'd be surprised. On the way home, Eric was unusually quiet. When I pulled into the driveway and stopped, because we usually talked about our outing, he was still quiet. I waited. Then he leaned over the console, wrapped his arms around my neck, put his head on my shoulder, and whispered in my ear, thank you, Aunt Bobby, for taking me to see Mama Rosani. I think I'm going to try to believe what Luke Bryan says in that song.